Shalom, all praise and glory to Yahweh. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, citation where I can teach all truths. Um, it's gonna be called Creation Groaneth. So this is Proverbs 29 verse 2. It says, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn." And the whole earth is in mourning. The animals are in mourning. Nature's in mourning. Um, you know, because Esau, the red Hebrew Edomite, who are the so-called Caucasians, who are the so-called white people, they're in rulership. They're the wicked who are ruling, and as they're in the rulership position, everything that is on the earth is dying. Everything on the earth is um, in a mourning, sorrowful state. Because the righteous, the Israelites are not in rulership. The true kings, the true princes, the the true people who are supposed to be ruling the earth are not in their rightful state. They're in a lower state. They're like the scriptures say. Folly is said in great dignity. The rich sit in low estate. Um, I've seen servants upon horses and as servants as walking as princes upon the earth. Um, Job 9:24. Uh, it says Salakia. Let me just get that. It's in my head, but then I was like, I was gonna probably butcher it, so I was gonna get it anyway. It says, it's Job 9:24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the face of the judges thereof. If not, wherein who is he? And that's Esau Edom. He's the one in rulership. The whole earth is under the vibration of the so-called white people, who are the red Hebrew Edomites, who are the Idumeans. Um, uh, I also mentioned this scripture, which I'm gonna get, is Ecclesiastes 10:6 and 7. It says, "Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth." Yeah, because the true people who are supposed to be ruling, the true people that are supposed to be in the rulership position, are in the lowest state. We're at the bottom of every society upon the earth. Um, the only way to get, to the top, you gotta coon your way to the top, or do some wicked, abominable thing to earn and keep that position. You know, and also they uplift women in the society. They uplift uh, abominable lifestyles and wicked, uh, high holy days and different wicked rituals. Um, but I'm gonna go to another scripture, because getting back to the point, is this the whole creation groaning? Because if the righteous were really in authority, everybody would be at peace. Nature would be at peace. The people who walk on the earth, the human population would be at peace, and there'd be clean water, clean air, real food. Everybody would look healthy. Mostly everybody, because the slaves that are gonna build up the kingdom of heaven, they're gonna go through hard bondage, especially Esau. But every heathen that's gonna be in our kingdom, um, who are going to receive mercy from the Israelites, they're gonna be happy with the outcome of us ruling. While Esau, he's gonna be obliterated out of existence. But the rest of the heathens are going to go back to they're going to be granted land and go back to their lands, and they're gonna enjoy that the true righteous rulers are in rulership position. Anyway, this is Romans um 8 verse 19 is Romans 8 and 19. It says, "For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of Yahweh." Yeah, they're waiting for us to be, put up in the rulership position, because the earth needs new management. Because while under Esau's management, everything, like I understand and have said, everything's dying. I'm gonna skip to 22. It says, "For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now." Yeah, everything, is in mourning, and until the Lord raises us up out of this lower state, that's what it's gonna be. Um, and it's gonna happen. That's gonna soon happen soon. That the kingdom of heaven is around the corner. We're one day closer to you know the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai coming. What's the word in fruition, or one day closest to Yahweh's return. And as soon as he return, he's gonna what's the word? Bring judgment to the earth, gather and raise up the elect into the chariots, and what's the word? Establish the kingdom of heaven on earth. Um, but I'm gonna go to another scripture. This is Psalms 82, verse 5. In Psalms 82, verse 5, it says, um, "They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course." Because everything is out of course while the wicked are in rulership. Because, um, you know, the what's that word? Equilibrium. The the there's global warming. There's extinct animals. There's turtles getting herpes. Uh, there's chemtrails in the air, which that's not supposed to be going on. The water is contaminated with fluoride and all these different chemicals and all these different things that shouldn't be in it. Because how are you going to pollute the water that you're supposed to be drinking? You can't find natural spring water in these different rivers and these different lakes. It's everything's polluted under the vibration and rulership of the so-called white man, who's the red Hebrew Edomite. And that's why the earth needs new management. You know, um, go to Proverbs 12, verse 10. This Proverbs 12, verse 10 says, "A righteous man regard the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel." And the reason why I'm bringing this one out, the last scripture, is because these Edomites, they'll they'll cage up these different wild beasts in these different zoos, and across the entire earth. They'll have zoos in different countries, even zoos over here in the United States, and all these animals are drugged up. They're they have no room to roam. Some of these zoos are so packed together, like these different wild beasts, like lions, are laying out lazy. These jaguars and tigers laid out lazy. A child will go to a zoo and knock on the window of a lion's cage, and the lion won't be up. The lion will be laid out asleep. Um, you know, and Esau, he's cruel to his beasts. Um, you know, especially you know, these heathens. They also, these other heathens. They eat awful. They eat like uh what's the word? They eat cat, dog. Like, especially these Moabites, they'll eat cat, dog, and put it in their food and sell it, to Jake in the hood. But also, um, it's inhumane for it to keep wild beasts caged up in these zoos. But anyway, I'm gonna do it right here. So like I'm gonna do it right here. I'm gonna say all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashim Karkadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, great no so. Citation you are to teach all truth, sincerity, and shalom.